Hello, I'm Gerald Espinoza, Clinical Specialist for PlanCAD USA. Today in this video, I will show you how to set an orientation for a posterior and anterior case. The orientation has two purposes. One, to set the case up for good design. Two, to set the tool path for milling purposes. Let's start by explaining the 3 steps for a posterior and how to set it up for a good proposal. I will reinforce the way orientation is taught in the Elements course and the way it is listed on your workflow sheet. Once you go into the Margin tab, orientation is active in order for us to set the orientation. The model may not be ideal. How many of you know the first scan that you take is the default orientation you see when you go into the Margin tab? This is not a big deal. It can be adjusted easily with 3 views: occlusal view, distal view, buccal view. You may have also heard the abbreviation ODB, which stands for the 3 views that we will use: occlusal, distal, buccal. First, in the occlusal view, to set it correctly, we will left-click and hold to balance the model, buccal and lingual. This means I want to see the same amount of the buccal-lingual walls of my teeth. Second, left-click the distal arrow of the quick view circle. With a left-click and hold to adjust the model as needed to see the mesial tooth's buccal cusp tip. Next, align the buccal cusp tip and then bring it to the same height. Third, left-click the buccal arrow in the quick view circle. The buccal view is to verify the first 2 steps. Please do not rotate the model. It may change the adjustments in the first 2 steps. To verify, we visualize the marginal ridges being parallel to the red line. If they are great, you can left-click the orientation icon and move on to mark your margin. If the marginal ridges are not parallel to the red line, start back at the first step. Let's cover anterior orientation. For an anterior, we need to align the incisal edge so that it is horizontal or straight from the right to the left, with a slight rotation so that we see the buccal margin. Left-click orientation to lock it in and mark your margin. Remember, an orientation must be set for each tooth when designing multiple teeth. Thanks for watching How to Set an Orientation for a Posterior and Anterior Case. Come back soon to watch more videos.